I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our reading today. I'll choose some cards. I'll do a reading with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and I'll also choose 3 from the Destiny Pack for some extra guidance as we're moving through these immense shifts. Lots of downloads coming in from the cosmos, and what they are like an electrical charge and reminds us to stay grounded. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video, and as always, take what resonates and just put the rest to one side and see what unfolds. The crown chakra has just jumped out there, so I'll leave that there. So I'm asking for some guidance. There we have the 3 of Cups, the Emperor, the 2 of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the Star, and beneath that we have the 4 of Wands, the Moon, and love. Okay, so where we're finding ourselves, this is the 3 of Cups, a time of celebration. Things are shifting, and sometimes when things shift we feel unstable, so we're being asked to ground and to celebrate all the changes that are occurring now in our lives. We have spent our life and lifetimes really focusing on knowing what's coming next, and if we didn't know what was coming next, it would bring all kinds of anxiety up within us. But now things have changed. We are realizing that we are not in control. Our soul is going to take us on our soul journey, and when we let go of needing to know everything, needing to figure everything out, and to celebrate where we are in this moment in time, because this is such a powerful shift that's occurring, and we're all going to be moved by this shift. We are in the year of the Wood Dragon, 2024. The last year of the dragon was 2012, and I certainly can remember the shifts of 2012. And then the 12 years before that, the year of the dragon, was the millennium, when lots of people thought the world was going to end and were putting all kinds of supplies away in case they couldn't get food. So when we look back over these 12-year periods, and it's 60-year cycle that the Wood Dragon, it's a 60-year cycle. So this is something fresh in our lives, big huge shifts, but the wood is all around us being able to move with those shifts, not become rigid. Like the wood, it moves, it breathes, it expands, it shrinks. And so we're being asked to move through these shifts and know that our soul is guiding us, our angels are guiding us, and I just feel an activation of the template of the angelics coming on board with the downloads that we are receiving. So this is a wonderful time of celebration. Look for the blessings in life, look for the diversity of life within our lives and within ourselves and each other. So this is a time of celebration, of beautiful energy coming in, and this is where we're finding ourselves, where we're crossing ourselves, and this is the Emperor. How are we going to put this energy? How are we going to use our energy? The past is the Two of Swords. Are we going to go into the past and not trust, step out of our faith and start questioning everything, feeling as though we've made wrong decisions and regrets, having those, overanalyzing everything that's going on in our life because we are fearful of moving forward? But this is a card of the past. We're moving away from that. We're moving into this time of celebration. So the Emperor is here, and this is the Father, the divine masculine stepping forward. So this is the motivation and the energy of everything that we have been manifesting. Overthinking about everything and doubting everything will create a scramble. It will create us to move lower down in the vibrational scale. So the Emperor, this is a major card. The Father of the Tarot, the divine masculine, is coming and holding us and guiding us. We are creating our own empire. And we create our own empire by the energy that we place all around us into every single situation in our lives. So the Emperor, the cards, Spirit, are asking us to just control our thoughts, control where we're placing our thoughts, to bring it back into our empire, becoming the master of our thoughts, knowing that our thoughts go out and they create our perception. And from one doubtful thought comes in another until we start to overthink everything and come away from the joy of life. So we're being asked to really put this in the past. And if we're still in this, if we're going through challenges, to use our imagination, not to worry, but to imagine. Imagine a life of celebration. Imagine a life of joy. So use our imagination, regardless of what's going on around us, to imagine better, because that's our prayer. That's what we are offering up to the universe, to the divine, to start those seeds of manifestation with planting them. So the Emperor is the card of Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is in the final degrees now of Capricorn, which is exalted in Capricorn, the earth sign, and shifts tomorrow into Aquarius. So Mars moving into Aquarius, the ruling planet of Aries. So we're going to feel a big shift, and we are being reminded to really ground ourselves as we are going through this shift, as Mars comes into that 0 degree in Aquarius. And as soon as Mars moves into Aquarius, it comes into the gatekeeper, it comes into that conjunction with Pluto and sits with Pluto. And Pluto goes through into the subconscious. So we're being asked to really be mindful of our behaviours. Mars is all around our behaviour, our actions. To be mindful of our triggers, but they're coming from the past. It's not relevant now. We have been moving forward in a conscious way as best we can, and staying conscious as we're going through these immense shifts and creating our reality from this beautiful energy of motivation, of love. And we can see there he has his spirit there. He is listening to the guidance of his spirit, of his higher self. He has everything he needs within that scroll. We don't have to go out looking for anything. We do not have to go out chasing anything. To just sit when we're at peace within, everything will line up in our life in a peaceful way. There we have love. This is new beginnings where love's concerned. So stop overthinking things, especially in our love life. Stay in a place of peace and know that our soul is on a journey and ultimately will guide us and build a life of love all around us. And this is a gift from the divine. This is an opening up of our hearts with these energies that are coming in, these downloads that are coming in and being activated with the angelics that are coming through, activating us within, opening our hearts. And you can see there the water, the ocean there is calm, beautiful blue colour with light all around, asking us to trust, knowing that we are being given a gift now. The past is the past. We're moving forward into a time of newness, of rejuvenation, coming into our hearts and actually allowing our hearts to open and trust. And just above us we have the Seven of Cups, and this is around daydreams and decisions. So we can focus on anything. So when we focus on things that really upset us, we go into self-sabotage. When we focus in on the gifts and the celebration of life, this is what we create. This is what we give power to. This is where we start to bring that energy into our lives. So there's a peeling away, a shifting away of the old way of thinking, those old thoughts, the old way of communicating with ourselves and others. And then before us, coming in, is the Star card, Heal. And as always, as soon as I see this card, the Pleiades come through, and they're up there in the heavens right above us. During the evening we have Orion, Sirius, the Pleiades, all above, shining brightly upon us, activating us within, breaking us free from the chains of the past, from those self-imposed prisons that we placed ourselves in through our fearful thoughts and our judgments and our criticisms of ourselves and those weakening thoughts. We are breaking free from that now, and this brings in wish fulfilled, breaking from the chains of the past, stepping into who we truly are, our authentic selves, our divine selves, our star being, whoever you see yourself as, stepping into that now in the highest potential, opening up, knowing that it's there, it's a way we view the world. And as we rise up from and break free from the false matrix that is filled with fear, filled with anger, filled with frustrations, as we let all that go, we heal. There is a profound healing occurring within us all. And this is what this card is in this deck. It's heal. And it's 17. 7 and 1 is 8. We're in the 8th year, which is bringing heaven into this physical, into it within us, into our physical body. Then it resonates all around us, and we start to create our own heaven on earth, free from the pains of the past. So there's a breaking free and looking up into the stars and feeling the immense energy, power, light and activations that are occurring from the heavens. We have the 4 of Wands. Time to celebrate. This is joy and stability. So things may feel a little bit unstable at the moment because there's so many energy shifts occurring. We have Mars moving in to Aquarius tomorrow, coming into that conjunction with Pluto, and then Venus moving into Aquarius, coming into conjunction with Pluto. So this is big energy. Pluto asks us to delve deep. It's there to assist us through our evolution. Our divine masculine and our divine feminine coming into alignment, coming into pure balance, which creates happiness, stability, joy, prosperity, passion. And again, the dragons are coming through, and the dragons, the wood dragons, the ones are wood, even though it's the element of fire. It's wood, and this is what the wood dragons are bringing us. This immense joy, reminding us we're here to play. We're here to live our lives in joy and happiness, to eliminate the sadness and the overthinking that creates that sadness. A really profound healing occurring. So this is a time of celebration, of joy, as we focus on this card and take the energy, feel the energy from this card, feel it coming through, feel the joy, feel the upliftment, feel the activation. And for a moment, feel how you would feel with everything that you are focusing on that's within your vision. How you would feel, because as you focus on that, you start to manifest it. It takes 17 seconds to start to manifest. We are transmitting constantly, letting the universe know how we are thinking and feeling, and the universe will give us the experience. When we focus on this, focus on the joy, focus on our heart so expanded in love, happiness, peace, and let everything from the mind that comes in and starts to block this dissolve into the light. And focus and focus, and within 17 seconds the process begins. Then we have the moon, and you can see the shadow that are moving away now, and we are still in the new moon phase. We're coming up to the waxing moon, which takes us into that place of growth, of really setting our intentions and allowing our intentions to grow with the light of the moon. feeling how we would feel if we didn't have these fears. They're going in the past, we're letting them go. Whatever may be there blocking us, how we would feel without that. Stepping into this beautiful card of joy. Focusing and focusing. Bringing and anchoring our vision, anchoring this into our reality. So we're coming up to this waxing moon. The full moon is on the 24th of February in Virgo. So the moon is growing. So spend this time allowing our visions to grow. Anything that comes up as a doubt, see the moon just, the light of the moon just melting it away, and how we would feel without those thoughts and feelings that block us and hold us in some kind of prison. The fearful thoughts paralyze us, and we're doing it to ourselves. So as we're breaking free from that and seeing those going out as the shadow, allowing them to go with love, focusing on this gorgeous, gorgeous card. The light dissolves the shadow, and then we have love. Beautiful card of love. So as we strip everything away, in the core of our being, there is only divine love. Everything else is what we've placed around ourselves to keep ourselves small, to protect ourselves from love. When it's what our hearts absolute crave. It's the force, it's the true vibration of our heart. So as we strip everything away, we come into this beautiful card, this beautiful time of stability and balance and love. The divine masculine, the divine feminine coming together in balance within. Feeling that love, feel love growing within you. Not for a person, but for divine love within. And as that love grows and grows and grows throughout our bodies, into our energy fields, we then come into alignment with true love, stripping away from all the fears, focusing on love. And in order to receive love, we first have to give it without fear of things coming, without any expectation. Just love, regardless. Because as we love, we come into that frequency, that connection. So we're moving up, and this is what the year of the dragon is assisting us. We're going through the shift. We're going through this shift into eternity, into eternal love. Really stoking that flame within us, that eternal flame, that divine flame within us. And then the crown jumped out, and just a reminder, we're receiving these light codes, immense light codes that come in and activate our DNA, activate our templates from the angelics of Lemuria, of Atlantis. We're receiving those activations to remind us to not go into the downward spiral of those thoughts when things around us are not exactly how we would like them to stay conscious in those moments, to not focus on what's not right in our life, to get frustrated with what's not right in our life, to know that we are so lucky to be living in these times. We're so lucky to be here. And as we quieten our mind, we open up for the crown chakra to be activated. So there's immense activations occurring that will open us up to the higher realms. Lots of people starting to awaken. And it's such a beautiful thing to see. Don't block our crowns with limiting beliefs. Open up into the fullness of the divine and our soul. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good, for the collective, or anyone who views this video. Ooh, the three have come out. We have finances starting to improve. Think where we have had blocks in our finances, where things have been, we felt stuck, we're starting to see now, and wherever there has been a block, things starting to move, that block shifting. And here we have the luckiest card in the spread, the 4-leaf clover. So around our finances, as we start to open up and trust, prosperity comes from everywhere. Take those blinkers off, expecting it coming from one place. Let it go and be open to receiving the gifts from God, the gifts from the universe. So things starting to shift now. Let go of any worries concerning finances, because those worries keep us stuck and block us from the connecting to that frequency. Everything's a frequency, wavelength. So when we let go of these lower thoughts, we then start to open up, celebrate, be happy, and we connect into that wavelength, that frequency of prosperity and abundance. So things starting to shift now. It's beautiful, beautiful reading for today. So then we have the blessings coming in, shining away. Let go of anything that's challenging you. Stop overthinking. Don't even give it room in your head. Surrender and move forward. There's beautiful energy coming in, and we are going to feel it. Calling our dragons, calling our angels and our loved ones, and ask for that assistance if we're feeling unsure about anything. Surrender, ask, and then watch for the signs that start to present themselves, beautiful, clear signs. And they will only bring through signs that bring love and encouragement. They will never, ever bring anything through to place fear in us, ever. That's the false matrix that we're moving away into the organic matrix that is the truth, the divine truth, that is the authenticity of who we are. So I'm sending so much love, and thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.